Okay, I think we are live. Test, test. All right, I think we're good. Hillel, my only conclusion at this point is that we did not like Everson Griffin. There must have been something about Everson Griffin that we didn't care for, man. I don't know what it could have been, but for some reason we didn't want him. All right, we got some people here. Why are the Lions buying, by the way? They're clearly the third best team in their division. Like, why are the Lions buyers all of a sudden? That's idiotic. It's a terrible idea. Maybe Everson Griffin just doesn't fit our scheme in some way, or our defense, or we just really must think he's completely washed. Yeah, Michael. I really think you got to bang the door for Aldon Smith. You should be able to get him for like a 5th round pick. Why is Dallas going to keep Aldon Smith? He's not going to be there next year. To me, Aldon Smith is the guy. Ryguy, maybe. T-Man, don't type in all caps. We're chill today. Well, maybe we're not, but pretend. Not getting Griffin is fine, but you better find somebody you do like, because I'm not seeing how what we have right now is going to get it done by the end of the year, and we only got 7 days left. Fumi, cap space is a meme. Cap space is irrelevant. You can always create more cap space, especially to get somebody like Alton Smith. You can tell Wilson to move some money. You can tell Wagner to move some money. You can, and I hate to even say this, extend KJ. I don't want to do that, but there are things you can do to get more money. I'm not listening to any nonsense about how, we can't do that because of money. No other team in the league gives a crap about the cap. Why should we? Yeah, T-Man, that's definitely what that's about. So snacks should help. Snacks would have helped against Arizona, but eh. Yeah, the Ngakwe might be the one who got away because Ngakwe's really good. Yeah, we got to do something, guys. This can't be a thing where we just go, okay, we made the Jamal Adams trade. That's your one trade this year. No, I mean, clearly this season is in danger of slipping away because we have no pass rush. Hey, everybody. Hmm. Just find somebody you like and go with it. I mean, the thing is, yeah, I saw that, Christopher. That's so that's so we can promote snacks. I'm worried that the change we're going to make if the team doesn't start playing better on defense will be to just fire Ken Norton and think, oh, that's going to fix things. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Michael, that doesn't make any sense. You take whatever is you take whatever you can get. Like, are you trying to tell me that if we offered a fifth round pick for Everson Griffin, the Cowboys would have said no, but they would have traded him for a sixth round pick to the Lions? I don't think teams think like that. A team man, does that mean they're not going to play against the Niners? If they're not going to play against the Niners, then I'm not really excited about that because this has become pretty much a must win game with our division. Feels like players just don't get healthy on this team. I don't know what it is. Really frustrating to me. Yeah, Homer's not 100%, but we don't know if he's going to be able to play or not. Don't even try to guess until Friday, guys. Don't even try to guess until at least Thursday. We got to see who practices. Oh yeah, T-Man, we can't even consider extending Carson right now. Anybody who's thinking about extending Carson, I don't know what you're on, but there's no way we can even consider it right now. I'm just worried there's going to be no accountability. Feels like there's no accountability. Like Ken Norton can lead a terrible defense all year and not get fired. He can have the worst defense in NFL history maybe this year and not get fired. I don't understand why there's no accountability. Drives me nuts. Trop top, we don't have a first round pick, bro. I mean, Pete admitted it yesterday. Ken actually does do the play calling for the defense. Pete said it yesterday. So Ken Norton is actually part of the reason why the defense is so bad. He's not just some cheerleader. Yeah, I mean, Michael, the thing is, Taylor's probably not going to do anything this year. He had no off season. I'm not expecting Taylor to do much, but the other guys, yeah, the other guys, totally. I don't know about Dorsett. I'm not thinking about Dorsett. Receivers are not the problem on this team. With what DK and Lockett are doing, and honestly, I'll throw David Moore in there too. Receivers are not exactly our problem. Daryl Taylor's healing up. He might get healthy in time for the end of the year, but I'm not really expecting much from him. He's just going to do what LJ Collier did last year, basically. I think Rasheem Green's going to do good, though. I think so, Ryguy. Yeah, I think Rasheem Green could actually move this pass rush in the right direction. But we need more than one player. One player is not going to bail us out. Steezy, I don't know. I don't know if we even wanted him. My instincts right now are telling me we didn't even want him. If Josh Gordon does get to play this year, that's messed up. That's really messed up. And I don't even like weed. But give me a break. I mean, maybe Philip Dorsett can make a couple big plays, but I'm not really expecting anything from him. Yeah, Michael, the Reed problem is becoming big. He's making way too much money to not make any impact against the pass. I'm not happy with that. Hey, Ghost. Okay, we got 20 people in here now. Please like the stream if you haven't already, guys. Eli Apple's terrible, bro. Ghost, I guess we really didn't want him. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and pin this comment. You can get a membership through that link. If you don't want to, or you're already a member, just remove it from the top, and I'm going to go ahead and pin that link. Casey Hayward, maybe, but I don't. Who's Casey Hayward on? The Chargers? Is Casey Hayward a Charger? Yeah, I don't think the Chargers are going to trade him. I don't think the Chargers are going to trade their good players outside of maybe King. Fumi, Gilmore is a man corner. We play zone. Ghost, he better, or else I'm going to have a real issue with the medical staff on this team. Ryguy, we are in zone. Well, if we change now, it'll take a while to implement, and in the meantime, we're going to get completely blown off the field probably. Dunlap would be good. No, T-Man, if the Houston Texans do not trade J.J. Watt, then they're dumb. Like, I'm not saying they will, but they definitely should. It's not even a thought. Like, if they can give him away, they should be thrilled to do it. Well, we have a coverage issue because Trey Flowers plays in every game, and every time Trey Flowers enters the game, the other teams just go after him. If Flowers doesn't go 10 yards away from D-Hop, D-Hop just burns him over the top. That's the only way he can play because he's just trash now for some reason. I don't think we can get another cornerback. Like, you can only do so much. You can only do so much with the assets we have. We gotta find a couple things that we like, go with it, and just hope it's enough. Max, if we don't, then I don't know what the plan is. Are we just going to say, well, whatever, we're going to go out in the second round again this year and we're okay with that? Kendricks, I don't want Kendricks on the field. Stezzy, do you watch my videos? I've gone over this stuff in my videos ad infinitum. Yeah, we are a terrible tackling team. Jordan Brooks played pretty good, I think. We didn't trade for Josh Gordon. We signed him. But I think Jordan Brooks played pretty good game. Yeah, Ghost. I mentioned that in my video today. Did you see that? Damian Lewis went the wrong way. Yes, Big Kid Gaming. I like baseball. I like to watch NFL. Why would we even talk about this? We don't have a top five pick, and we're never going to. There's nothing like, I don't know. Why don't you just ask? What if Russell Wilson gets kidnapped by aliens tomorrow? I'm not interested in the inane hypotheticals right now, buddy. I don't even know who that is either. Ooh, double for the Rays. I don't have a big problem with the way Dunbar played on Sunday, but that missed tackle at the goal line triggered me so badly. That missed tackle set me off. T-Man, I don't even think it would take that much. Hey, Aaron Garrett. Why would I like the Texas Rangers, Ryguy? Why? In what universe would I even consider liking the Texas Rangers? You might as well ask me, do I like the San Francisco 49ers? T-Man, I mean, I think you could probably just give up a 5th-round pick. JJ's making $20 million this year. The Texans don't want to pay him that. Like I told you guys, JJ Watt should want out of Houston, and Houston should want to give away JJ Watt. Yeah. I mean, with how badly this team handled the pass rush this offseason, I do honestly think you can make a really good argument somebody should get fired just for that. Like, this is a terrible, terrible mishandling of the pass rush this offseason. And I'm having a really hard time seeing Pete Carroll as anything other than a dude playing a fiddle while Rome burns. Oh, Shervin, there's nothing to think. It definitely is. There's no doubt about it. That doesn't mean it can't work sometimes if you get better players, but it's definitely outdated. Ghost, actually, I think Demontre Moore is one of the guys we have who's actually fine. I don't have a beef with Demontre Moore. He's playing good for what he is. And what he is not anything special, but he's fine. Yeah, I just saw a GIF of the Wilson interception in overtime. That might be the worst pass Wilson's ever thrown in terms of, like, it looked like a broken play. Like, no receiver was even looking for the ball. If that ball falls incomplete, we probably tie. Like, God dang it. I don't even know who free agents are this offseason. Max, we cut him because Snacks is coming up. It has to be Snacks. Who else could it be? Yeah, honestly, get rid of Ken Norton right now. Let Pete do the defensive play calling. And if the defense is still trash, then Pete can go retire after this season. That's what I think. It feels like Pete's just playing a game of Survivor. He's like, okay, I'm going to keep Ken Norton around until the end of the season. Then I'm going to blame everything on Norton to fire him. And then I'm going to get 2021. Whereas if I fire Ken Norton now and I can't fix the defense, I would probably be forced to step down after the year. So it's almost like he's playing a game of Survivor and trying to extend the length of his leash in Seattle. Is Chison doing good? Kalevon Chison or whatever? Jones, maybe. Robert Quinn signed such a big contract that I don't think we could have done that, though. He signed like an $80 million contract. Raphael, if you watch my bottom feeder video series, it's a 3-part video series, 3 videos. It's almost like an hour and 20 minutes. I listed a ton of players that we could still go get. Go watch those videos and you'll see like a couple dozen. I think. Hmm. I mean, obviously we're winning games, but it really does kind of remind me of Wade Phillips's final year in Dallas when the team would just get completely blasted and Wade Phillips would just be standing there on the sideline like, well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And then they eventually mercy killed him. The difference is, like, our offense is still cooking because of Schottenheimer and Wilson, but I feel like they're not. I just want to see them do something so I can believe they're at least trying to fix this. Based off Carroll's comments yesterday, it sounded like he thinks the way to fix this is to just give Norton more time. Yeah, Carson is. Yeah, we should not re-sign Carson at all. Do you guys want us to re-sign a running back who's going to miss like a quarter of the season every year? He can't stay healthy. The odds of Carson playing a 16-game season are like 10% at this point. I'm just really sick of listening to Pete. I don't want to listen to him anymore, man. We can't make a trade for a running back, Raphael. We have too many other trades we need to make. We're gonna have to suck it up with the running backs we have. Pete gave Carlos Hyde $4 million. He used a draft pick on DJ Dallas. Make it work with these guys or get out of here. Leonard Fournette's on a team. How can we sign him? Yeah, T-Man, I mentioned that. Yeah, Jordan Phillips is I. Honestly, even on the Sunday game, our defensive tackles played pretty good. Justin Jones, don't you dare. No Earl Thomas in this chat. I will re-sign Tedrick Thompson before I sign Earl Thomas. Do you guys remember when the Ravens fired their offensive coordinator at the end of the season in 2012, and then they went on to win the Super Bowl a few months later, or actually like less than 2 months later? That's what you have to do sometimes. Max, there's really nothing that can happen to this team that makes me think we're going to lose to the 49ers. I'm sorry, unless Wilson goes down. It's just not going to happen. I don't give a crap about Shaq, who, by the way, Shaq is playing like garbage. I am this close to being completely done with Shaq. Shaq, I'm pretty much done with him at this point. I don't want him here anymore after this season. He let a receiver intentionally get behind him on the goal line like he was handing him off to a safety at the goal line. What are you doing? Did he have a concussion on that play and he forgot they were at the goal line? I'm done with Shaq. Like he can kiss that big contract goodbye. The only thing this team can do to make us feel better is to win on Sunday, so they just better be able to do that. And look, I mean, at the end of the day, these are not just random guys we signed off the street before the season started because we were caught unaware. That's not what happened. This team chose to build their defense around these players. They drafted them. They kept them around for years. They gave them a lot of money. Okay, Sean. By the way, guys, I just want to point out one more member and I can add another custom emoji. So hopefully we can pick that up soon because I want to add another custom emoji because those are fun. Because he got hurt, T-Man. Game Boy, Adams is definitely better than Bobby. Ryguy, are you okay tonight? You're asking weird questions, man. Well, Dylan, he's so good, he's able to make a big impact, even though he plays safety. You think Jamal Adams would have blown those tackles last night? Mebane is like 85 years old. He's not going to help. We win that game with Jamal. There's no doubt in my mind, but we should have won it without him. So JS, yeah, I'm gonna stream more Resident Evil 6 tonight with my friend, I think, unless he has to pull out. But yeah, we're gonna stream Resident Evil 6. I'm not really gonna be able to engage that much with the chat because I'm gonna be co-oping. So I'm doing this instead before because, you guys know. It just got so annoying because even though we had a great game on offense last night or 2 nights ago, everything we did was hard. Meanwhile, Arizona runs all these plays that are basically a free 10 yards because of Trey Flowers. And, Trey Flowers represents a failure on the part of Carroll as well because Carroll drafted him. Carroll played him almost 1,100 or almost 2,000 snaps. Ooh, Aaron Garrett, welcome to basic membership, bro. Welcome to the squad. We have 10 members. Thank you, Aaron. It's appreciated. You are our 10th member. I will be adding another emoji probably tomorrow morning. I just don't know which one. I'm thinking I'm going to have to do a Tyler Lockett after last night, or 2 nights ago. Tyler Lockett just had maybe the greatest game he's ever had. I don't know what TSL is. Dylan Murphy, welcome to membership, bro. Appreciate it. Dylan Murphy. That's 11 members, guys. Thank you. It's appreciated. Welcome to the club, you two. Lockett's a free agent after next year, I think. T-Man, no, I don't. I know there are some, but I don't use them. I watch on TV like a civilized human being. I'm kidding, by the way. Oh, by the way, we just hit 1,640 subscribers. Ryguy, it depends on how much money he wants. I don't feel the urgency to do it right now, but we can have that conversation in the off season. We don't need to have it right this moment, I don't think. We can't play a normal game, man. And I'm thinking about like if Wilson doesn't lollipop that pick to Buda Baker, maybe we get maybe we score a touchdown there and it changes the way the game flow and we win in regulation. Oh, okay, Mask. Yeah, I'm not watching that. He should have thrown it to Metcalf on the other side of the field, I think, in the corner of the end zone. I think he had him. He just should have turned to the left and lobbed it to the back corner. Yeah, Dylan, I can't be that mad about it because Lockett went off to the degree that he did, but man, like on 3rd and 2, we should have thrown a screen pass to DK, the bubble screen. He's gonna get 2 yards all day. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep uploading until YouTube doesn't let me do it anymore. I mean, Max, that might be what we need to win. That may be what we need to win. Joshua Lugo, welcome to the membership club, buddy. It's appreciated. Appreciate the support. That's 12 members, guys. So, yeah, we're going to get a Lockett emoji tomorrow. By the way, even though DK didn't do that much in that game, that rundown is still friggin' awesome. I just wish it could have come in a win, man. That's what I hate, losing these games where you see these players do all this amazing stuff. Like, all these players, like Metcalf with the chase down. Lockett has the best game of his career. Friggin', I'll even give a little shout out to Will Dissly for that one big play he had that set up a touchdown. I hate to see that stuff come in a loss because it's like it was all wasted. No, go Hawks 27. Yeah, Joshua, that's a good point, man. Yeah, I want Mayo to explain that to me because he also didn't do anything in the pass rush yesterday or Sunday, really. Why am I scared of the Rams? Washi, are you serious? Because they have a good offense. Yeah, in hindsight, Dylan, if they had just not gotten that friggin' touchdown on that drive, if they had just taken that field goal, like, I don't know. That was the first big special teams miscue of the season. And it could not, and it cost, and it really may have cost us a game. I mean, there was other stuff that happened in that game. I don't want to put the whole game on one thing, but you can honestly say it cost us the game. There's so much stuff. Oh my God. Go Hawks 27. Don't make me be a mod, okay? We've had people spamming garbage like that, and we've kicked them. Don't make me kick you. All right, Tampa's still up to 1-0. Your cousin did not take your phone, Go Hawks 27. Give me a break. All right, all right. We're getting him out of here. Carroll is a defensive guy. How is he not embarrassed by what he sees out there? How does he not go, you know what? I need to do something so this gets a lot better. Yeah, Washi, I saw that. I understand where he's coming from. Like it was more important to contain Kyler, but that's no excuse for getting zero pressure on the dude. I'm having a hard time seeing how anybody could do a worse job. Like we did get 2 turnovers last night, but one of them was just Kyler throwing a ball 15 yards over the head of his receiver. Food is life, yes. Hey guys, I think it would be a step in the right direction. Yeah, if we lose this Sunday, it's time to sound a. Well, at that point, you'll only have a couple days left to do a trade. You better do one. Game Boy, I don't have a score prediction right now. We don't even have an injury report yet. You guys want me to be like Miss Cleo or something, man. It's just not going to happen. If a week from now we're sitting here and we haven't traded for a pass rusher, then thank you, Food is Life. It's now actually 1640. Game Boy, I'm not pissed. It's just I can't do a score prediction right now. It reminds me of people who wanted me to do a schedule prediction before the draft. I was like, how? How am I going to do that? Yeah, the Niners are way more injured than we are. It's not even close. They don't have Bosa. We don't have any injuries that are impactful combined as their Bosa injury is. Bosa was their best defensive player, probably. Oh, well, yeah, I'm not happy about losing. Joshua, I mean, of course it's not a must win if you go to 5-2. I get that, but at the same time, it's like we'll be third in the division probably, and we'll be 0-2 in the division. It's like you better win. And if you lose, you better be ready to make some serious trades the next day. Yeah, I like Rasheem Green. I think he's going to be good. There's no universe where we fire Pete Carroll right now, unfortunately. Thank you, Food is Life. Yeah, 25 people in the stream. If you haven't liked the stream, please do so. I would appreciate it. Oh, yeah, we're never going to fire Pete Carroll ever. He will step down before he gets fired. He will step down before he gets fired. There's no doubt about that. But it's the same thing. Like, we as fans will know if there's a situation where the team tells him step down or you get fired and he steps down because he knows what's coming. Mm-mm-mm. See you later, Food is Life. Yeah, Iden. We must really not think anything of Everson Griffin, man. We've had two chances to get him cheap and we didn't do it. So we must just think he's not any good. I don't know about Schneider right now, man. Game Boy, no, he's got a contract through 2021, I think. Joshua, then give up your fifth round pick. What's the difference at this point? Yeah, LJ Collier is not a complete bust, but he's definitely not worth the pick we used. He definitely did not deserve to go where he got drafted. T-Man, not right now. Honestly, his age and injury history makes it a bit dicey to consider doing that, but Yeah, I really don't know what it's going to take. Washi, yeah, I think he does. Like, how many bad picks can you have before you lose your job? And honestly, I'm not even saying anything bad about Jordan Brooks. Jordan Brooks played a pretty good game against Arizona. I still don't like that pick. I will say this though, I think Jordan Brooks played a pretty decent game against Arizona. Awashi, I don't know, but it can't get really much worse, so why not? I just feel like Pete's just trying to play this game of Survivor where he buys himself as much time as possible. Yeah, I mean that call was huge. But the reason why that call is huge is because our defense is complete trash. A good defense would be able to stop them later in the drive. Jordan Brooks had a nice play where he covered a tight end down the field early, and he also got the tackle on Kyler at the goal line on the third down stop. I'm not down on Jordan Brooks much right now. I still don't like the pick. Well, cutting Bobby is also creates a lot of dead money against the cap is the issue. Game Boy, it's working good. KJ is one player on this team I have nothing bad to say about right now. Yeah, Bobby needs to either start playing much better or he needs to accept that he's not going to be on the team next year. Yeah, Ghost, but that can be changed easily. Well, whatever else happens the rest of this season, at least the Cowboys are the worst team in the league. Whatever else 2020 gave us, they gave us a season where the Cowboys are going to go 2-14. I don't blame everything on Bobby, but I don't think he's playing as good as he needs to be. He needs to be playing better. He needs to make some big game changing plays. He's not making any game changing plays right now. JS, no way the Cowboys get Trevor Lawrence. the Jets, they already have 2 wins. The Jets are not going to win 2 games this year. But yeah, I'm assuming you guys saw my Ken Norton Jr. video earlier today. Like, that makes me think firing him might actually make some kind of difference. That video gave evidence as to why I actually think firing him might be a good idea. It can actually change something. Oh, KJ's definitely been better. Well, if not, Carroll, let Carroll do play calling. I don't care who it is. We know this isn't working. Hey, Hasher. Okay, he's banned. Anybody, a dude who comes in here to immediately ask about Ori is clearly Ori. Like, that dude is 100% Ori. Like, give me a break. No, Hasher, it's not time to panic. I mean, at the end of the day, if Wilson is Wilson on Sunday, we would have won, even with the defense being garbage. Yeah, the Bears are not going to be sellers. They're going to be buyers. Washi, that's not a terrible idea. The thing is, as long as we have Carroll, he's going to always want coordinators who run his defense, and Steve Belichick probably won't run his defense. Yeah, Field Goals just posted an article that dives into the third down problem. Wilson's QB rating or passer rating on third down is 37.3. So we can't run the ball on third down and we can't pass it on third down. What is going on? Oh, yeah, Aiden, I think I remember that. So Wilson is legitimately the worst QB in the league on third down after being the best QB in the league on the other 2 downs. I don't know what to say about that. No, on the season, DraQB, his QB rating on third down is worse than a guy who throws an incomplete pass on every third down. It's below that. I mean, that's part of the reason why we need Josh Gordon, but there's something else going on here. Nick, I'm not really rooting for anybody. I wouldn't mind seeing Game 7, so I guess I'm rooting for the Rays, but I don't know. Yeah, Hasher, I saw that. The Niners are more injured than we are, so I don't want to hear any nonsense about how injuries can cost us this game. I better not hear that stuff. If we get lit up by the Niners, that had offense, even if we win, that had better be the end of Norton. Yeah, I mean, if we lose to the Niners, somebody needs to get fired, and we all know who it would be. Hey, Evan Chessmaster. Well, Dracu B, of course I blame Wilson. Of course I blame Wilson, dude. Jacob Martin would not be a bad idea to bring back, but yeah, that's not the big one. Why would we fire Schottenheimer before Ken Norton, right, guy? Dodgers have a runner on second. Yeah, I do expect Wilson to be perfect. Sorry. I've never had a problem with Wilson's contract, but if that's his contract, then I need him to be perfect. Period. Like Damian Lewis screwed up last night when he went the wrong way on the most pivotal play of the game. He did. But that's Damian Lewis. He's a rookie on a rookie contract. He's barely making any money. David Moore screwed up when he held when he didn't need to on DK's game-winning touchdown. Okay, David Moore barely makes any money. David Moore was like a 7th-round pick. I can deal with that. Okay? Benson Mayowa screwed up, but he's a journeyman who's making like what, $3 million this year? We're asking way too much of him as it is. Okay. He screwed up, but okay. He's a journeyman. Wilson making $35 million this year. I expect more of him. Ziggy's out for the season. Ziggy played 2 games and is out for the season. No, Game Boy. I don't mean literally perfect. I mean don't blow the game with your don't ruin the game. Don't be the reason why we lose. Okay? If David Moore is the reason why we lose, then so be it. If if Damian Lewis is the reason why we lose a game, so be it. But there are guys on this team, they should not be the reason why we lose. Wilson's one of them. Bobby's one of them. Jamal Adams is one of them. Lockett is one of them. You guys get it. We paid him like a franchise player. He needs to be a franchise player. Who is talking about Ori in the chat so much? No, Rampancy. It's because we don't want Everson Griffin. Iden, I'm going to do Resident Evil 6 again with my friend. Ori's some kid who stalks me. Just leave it alone, guys. What do you mean, Game Boy? Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is making $500 million in the next 10 years. If he messes up, that's not okay. Hey, Snacks, how's it going? So, Snacks, are you up for Resident Evil 6 tonight? I looked it up. There are only 5 chapters, so we can probably beat the game in like 3 or 4 days, which is good. Well, Snacks, the Leon campaign is 5 chapters. There are 3 other campaigns that are probably 5 chapters each. But the Leon campaign is only 5 chapters. And apparently that's the best one, so I don't know if we should even play the other ones. Hasher, it's a good question. He just has to be better. All right, see you later, T-Man. I don't know what's different, but something's different. He's not. I mean, people do have bad games every now and then. I get that. Rampancy, he had better be working on something. He had better be working on something. Game Boy, that's not true. He had a terrible game in Chicago in 2018. I don't care what the numbers say. I watched that game. Evan Chessmaster, I stream every day, pretty much. I don't think I pretty much stream every day. I mean, are we really going to punt on this season with this amazing offense? Because we didn't want to make a couple trades at the deadline for pass rush? Hasher, I know this wasn't a punt situation, but going forward on 4th and 2 from the 3-yard line, that was big for me. That was big for me. When we actually nutted up and went for it on 4th and 2 from the 3, I was like, wow, okay, we're starting to get it. We're starting to get it. And then I don't know, probably should have passed the ball on that 3rd down. But, nobody's perfect, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Jason Myers has done everything we can ask. Hello, Super Fat Pig 101. Yeah, Hasher, or just let Wilson run the ball. Dracky B, I've never played a Fantasy Star. I've never played a Fantasy Star game. Okay, Ori, get out of here. Washi, I don't know if we can do exactly that, but we can do something like that. Yeah, Ori is that was definitely Ori. I'm not an idiot. Hasher, yes, I played through Spider-Man PS4 a year ago. Iden, they might. Okay, I mean the Falcons are terrible and they're not going to be good for a while, and Grady Jarrett's just going to waste away on that team. They might really just move him for some assets. You never know. Yes, Game Boy, I am. Yeah, trading for Gilmore doesn't make any sense to me. He doesn't fit our defense. Guys, I'm gonna go upstairs and eat dinner. I'm eating dinner really kind of late tonight, so I'm gonna be gone for I don't know 15, 20 minutes. So you guys have fun, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Just hang around in chat, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in like 15, 20 minutes, and we'll continue on. But I have to go eat dinner. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Hello, Dark Sapphire. Okay, what the hell happened in chat while I was gone? Okay, yeah, that was probably Ori then. Hey, Jojo. All right, we are back. I'm looking back at chat right now. Give me a second. Give me a minute here. Wow. Okay, I missed a party while I was gone. Oh, really? Shervin. Michael, Kerrigan and Dunlap are both much better than Matthews, especially for us. Aaron, I've had ads for months now. Jarrell, then move money around. Do what every other team does. Do what. Yeah, Aaron, I've had ads for months. Did something change? Because as far as I know, I've been doing ads for months. And I didn't even know you could pay to turn off ads. I had a meatball sandwich, meatball sub. I mean, I don't know for a fact if JJ Watt would work or not, but at least it's trying. At least it's something. Shervin, there are tons of ways to do it. Jarrell, you don't have to cut anybody. Just tell Wilson to move money around. Oh, really, Aaron? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. If this front office tries to say we can't make a trade because of money, then fire everyone. Money is never an excuse, ever. Yeah, Dunlap and Kerrigan can play defensive end in a 4-3. Clay Matthews might not be able to. We don't know. My gut tells me he wouldn't be able to, though. I know a guy who was at the Felix Perfect game. He was at the game getting drunk, and he didn't realize it was a perfect game until the 8th. inning or so. Yeah, Jarrell, somebody should get fired for it. I know that, but I'm afraid nobody will. Washi, because you can move money around. Every team in the league does it constantly. Washi, I'm not going to sit here and explain the intricacies of the NFL salary cap on stream right now, dude. No, Hillel, I did not. Yeah, Michael. I mean, there's no way Clay Matthews would be as good as Kerrigan or Dunlap. Now, he is free, so there is something to be said for that. That's not a point without merit. Okay, I just checked my sub count, and it looks like nobody unsubbed when Ori told you guys to unsub, so I appreciate that, everybody. I appreciate the support, buddies. Well, Jamal will make it better. It just won't make it good. And in fairness, if we trade for Ryan Kerrigan, he's not going to make it good, but we just need to keep moving closer to something else. Yeah, Hillel, it's a problem. Washi, I'm being sarcastic. It's just funny to me that he keeps making a million alternate accounts and he has no idea how to hide himself. You know? If I made alt accounts to troll somebody, I would find a way to speak in a way that doesn't give me away, but he doesn't know how to do it because he's 14. And I find that funny. I mean, I'm at the point where I would be okay with trying Clay Matthews too, but I don't think it's going to go the way we think it's going to go. Guys, don't use PFF as gospel, really. Hydro, that's a perfectly valid option. Our defense is just completely dependent on the players. We never out scheme anybody. It's always the players. Yeah, Dylan, exactly. They didn't have Chandler Jones, but in overtime when they needed to get some pressure, they got some. Jojo, the Thursday night game is shoot. I forgot. Pete's contract is up next year. I'm just starting to feel more and more. It's becoming more and more obvious to me that he can't do it anymore. Falcons Panthers, not great. Aaron, because if he doesn't, he gets burned over the top. He's trying to give up small plays so he doesn't give up the big plays. It's a young man's game sometimes. Sometimes you got to get younger at the coaching staff level as well. Quentin Jefferson's playing on the Bills, T-Man. We can't get him back, no matter how much we might like to. Yeah, David, that was as good a game as I've ever seen a receiver play for this team. And it came in a friggin' loss. Hydro, Clowney wouldn't have fixed this problem either. Clowney's not really doing anything either. I don't think there's anything you could do to get Carroll to change our scheme. I don't think he would ever change our scheme in a million years. I think he will use this scheme until he isn't a coach anymore. Eric Bieniemy would be a good choice, Washi. There are a lot of guys that I'm open to when the time comes, man. Yeah, Jarrell, that's, oh my God. I don't even want to think about that. That's disgusting. I guess, Iden, but we don't have anybody else who can take advantage of those double teams. Washi, there are a lot of candidates. I mean, you keep saying Eric Bieniemy. That's a good one. There's nothing wrong with that. Greg Roman, Eric Bieniemy, Lincoln Riley. Those are guys that I like. Maybe somebody I haven't even heard of. Maybe some dude who shook Andy Reid's hand one time. Bob, probably not. We might fire Norton, but I don't think we hire Dan Quinn. Still 1-0, guys. I got to go refill my water. I'll be back in a minute. I got to go refill my water. Beanie, I mean, the GM hires the coach. You hire the GM, and then the GM hires the coach. I feel like Chris Peterson's happy not being an NFL coach, but who knows? Sam Bith, I think he's going to have an impact, but not necessarily the kind of impact that we need. He's a run stuffer, but I'm willing to try different things right now, that's for sure. I wonder if there's ever stuff with Russ that we don't see. I wonder if he actually. I wonder what his actual opinion of Pete Carroll is. You know. And you know, as upset and concerned as we all are, like there needed to be some very bad calls by the refs in that game for that game to be a loss. So, you know, there's so much stuff that we can point to that went wrong, but a lot of BS needed to happen for us to lose an OT to the Cardinals. So I'm trying to keep things a little more measured. You know, there are a lot of teams out there that would kill to be 5-1 with one loss in overtime, but this defense, it can't do it. Not going to be able to do it. Aaron, yeah, I do. Yeah, I know the Cardinals are good, but we had a 10-point lead with 3 minutes left. Sam Fifth, it'll probably be somebody we haven't even heard of, dude. Like defensive, like it might be somebody already on the staff. I don't know. I don't have a name for you. Yeah, Dylan, I saw that too. It's just it's ridiculous. We went into the off season knowing pass rush was a problem. I mean, Shervin, of course he would, but he probably shouldn't. What does he have to do to prove that he can't do this stuff anymore? Yeah, Beanie, we lost that streak. Stomach turning. And okay, so it matters that we lost because it was in the division. And if we had won that game, Arizona basically would have been too far behind. By the way, I know I already did this, but I want to give a special shout out to 3 people. I think they're all in the chat: Dylan Murphy, Aaron Garrett, and Joshua Lugo. They became members about an hour, a little more than an hour ago. So I want to give them a special shout out. You got us to 12. We now have 12 members, which means I can add an emoji, which I will be doing tomorrow. Hey, Washi. No, Ryguy. Nicholas, I mean, I agree, but Jordan Brooks actually had a pretty good game against Arizona. I think he did some good things. I'll never like that pick for very obvious reasons, but I liked Jordan Brooks's performance against Arizona. He did mostly the stuff that I wanted him to do. So, any chance our game gets flexed to Sunday night? You're funny. You're funny, T-Man. Washi, maybe AJ Epinenza. Dodgers single to center field. One on in the bottom of the sixth. Seahawks Niners could get flexed. Like the Sunday night game they have right now is Garbo. Cowboys Eagles. Michael, I think he's doing okay in Buffalo. Not great. I don't think he's not rookie of the year or anything, but I think he's playing all right. Washi, defensive end. Gross Matos. Yeah, I kind of want to play a game in the normal window. I can't lie. But, when the Seahawks play on primetime, it's going to be a heck of a game. At least you have that. T-Man, I hope you're trolling. No, Washi, I don't agree with that, but we should have done things a little differently. Well, Daryl Taylor, I think, is going to be good. It's unfortunate that he's not going to do anything this year because of the injury, but I do like Daryl Taylor. Oh, yeah, okay, that is okay. They might flex that game. Okay, you're right. That's not bad. Yeah, I like Taylor, but I'm not really counting on him to do that much this year. Just got to find a way to move money around to make one of these trades. Washi, he's definitely that kind of talent. We'll see if he gets there. The Steelers are not going to trade for draft picks right now anyway. They think they can win the Super Bowl this year. They think they can at least compete. They're not trading a pick. They're not trading players for a pick. You need it if you want to get a blue chip talent. You have to get Quinnen Williams because the Jets are terrible. You can't go to a good team and say, "Give me your talent for picks." Probably not Ryguy, but they have the record. We're probably not as good as our record, but that's the record we have. Ooh, Dodgers. Ooh, they didn't score. I thought he was going home. I don't think so, Nicholas. I don't think Joey Bosa is going to get traded. The Chargers are all in on 2021. Oh, really, David? Okay. Yeah, Beanie. I don't. They don't have any players that I want, though. I looked at their roster. I don't see anybody on that roster that I want, Beanie. um, I'm not mad about it, Daniel. Clearly, the team doesn't like him. We had two chances to get him cheap, and we didn't do it. Clearly, we don't think anything of him. Now, maybe we're wrong, but I can't. I'm not really going to get that mad about it. Hmm. Aaron, maybe. Ooh, wild pitch. We got a tie game. I guess, Daniel, but if that's the answer, I don't want to hear the question. Nicholas, we'd have to move stuff around, but that's always going to be the case. So, yeah. Oh, Raphael, this defense doesn't want to play for him, I don't think. No, Washi, I don't. They have roster flaws. Ooh, Dodgers take the lead. Something like that, David. Just do it. Like, what have you got to lose? At least I won't be as mad if I feel like we tried. If we try and it doesn't work out, I'll still be annoyed, of course, but whatever. Ooh, Turner just crank one. Oh, snap. Ooh, no. At the track. At the track. Nicholas, we can move Neil to corner. Okay, Salwinder. Uh, Salwinder, we must just not like him. We must just not think anything of him. That's the only thing that makes sense. We've had every opportunity to get him, and we've turned it down both times. We must just not think very much of him. That's all I got. So I'm not really going to waste that much time getting mad about it. can't believe the Rays actually pulled Shell. Yeah, it's getting annoying. Just really feels like we can't trust the people running this team to know what the best thing to do is anymore. Is Garofalo basing that off anything, or is he just guessing? That smells like a guess to me. All right, well, hopefully he ends up having a point. Yeah, the second half in overtime for the offense was pretty weak, but you know, I mean, if anybody was wondering why we still play Travis Homer, I think we now have our answer. Travis Homer can block, and DJ Dallas really can't. Wow, I can't believe the Rays actually did that. Okay, JoJo, I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, okay, well, there is something wrong with it, but that's not illegal, is it? Hmm. Oh, okay, JoJo. Okay. Daniel, he's Eagles fan YouTuber. He's got like 2 million subs and he's a giant degenerate. He's he weighs like 500 pounds and he's a huge degenerate. Just YouTube EDP445. Hmm. He's a big weirdo. All right, come on, Rays. Come on, Rays. You're gonna have to do something here. Your manager just screwed the game up for you. You got to unscrew it. That's not how we unscrew it. Yeah, rampancy. I used to like him. Like he seemed like a good dude underneath it all. Now he seems really fake. Fly ball. Out number 2. Ryguy, what are you talking about, Ryguy? Yeah, I do. I do that, but that's about it. All right, 2 outs in the 7th. Come on, Rays, do something. I mean, if I was EDP, I wouldn't care. EDP is making a ton of money off YouTube super chats. It's unbelievable how much money he makes to literally just do these dead, boring live streams where he doesn't really do anything. So I think he's doing okay. I can't believe I missed on the trap game for the Seahawks so hard. I thought the Dolphins game was the trap game. We won that one pretty easily. And then the next 2 games, we win at the last second and lose. God loves you. Clay Matthews wouldn't be a bad idea. At this point, I'm willing to try it. I don't think it'll work though. Aaron, Kevin Cash just blew the game. It looks like it's not. Everything was going great, and then he pulled his pitcher for no reason. Ryguy, what are you talking about? We just lost. How is the San Francisco game a trap game? You can't have a trap game after a loss. Do you know what a trap game is, bro? Yeah, this Niners game is the exact opposite of a trap game. Aaron, I don't know. He pulled Shell because he wanted a different pitcher to play to face Mookie, and then but the guy he put in is trash. Yeah, I know rampancy, but don't forget we should have lost to the Vikings. The Vikings completely outplayed us, and then we somehow managed to win that game. Mike Zunino got a hit just now, so that's cool. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice if we just blew out the Niners and immediately everything would just feel like everything's okay again? Can we just do that one time? Yeah, God loves you, exactly. That's the funny thing. Yeah, Jojo. The thing is, that call cost us the game because the defense is garbage. Now, it's still a garbage call that should never have happened. Yeah, ACB was confirmed yesterday. Yeah, Jojo, they did. No, Eli Apple is terrible, Tago. Eli Apple is atrocious. Is terrible at football. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, Daniel. I'm expecting a letter from the league at some point, but at the very least, if you're going to call that, you better eject Buda Baker for going helmet to helmet. Period. Point blank. All right, come on. Let's get a bases clearing double. It's not really a bases clearing double because there's only one guy on base. Yeah, Daniel. The refs owe us one after that game. And I can admit when the Seahawks get calls, I always tried to do that, but they owe us one after that game. Let's hope they pay us back at some point. We might need them against Buffalo, you know? I still think that Buffalo game is going to be a tricky one. I'm not writing it, I'm not guaranteeing nothing. Yeah, exactly, Daniel. Why don't they make stuff like that challengeable? Why can't they make stuff like that challengeable instead of something subjective like pass interference? There's nothing subjective about Buda Baker hitting Travis Homer helmet to helmet. Like you review that and it becomes obvious that he should be ejected. Yeah, JoJo. All right, that'll do it. 6 outs left for the Rays. 6 outs left for the Rays. Yeah, Daniel. Those officials were garbage. I really want. I really hope they're unemployed right now. I don't know if I'm assuming they're not. A lot of people think that Buda Baker is a dirty player. I don't know if he is. I've never seen him do anything dirty, but last night he should have been ejected for that at least. A lot of Niners fans were calling Buda Baker dirty because he injured Kittle, but I didn't think that play was dirty. Yeah, Aiden, I noticed that too. Aiden. Dirtiest player in football, Rodney Harrison. Rodney Harrison was really dirty. Yeah, Beanie, it was a garbage game, but they'll pay us back eventually. That's how this stuff works. They'll get us back eventually. Hey, it'll be worth it if the refs can help us beat the Rams one of these times. Oh, got a charge into that one. That's a fair ball, I think. Yeah, that's a fair ball. Oh boy. The Mike Daniels is garbage. Yeah, Mike Daniels is super washed. He's not fixing anything. I mean, Aaron, that's really probably what it's going to take in order to win this division because it's so good. Can't the Rams just be frauds? I mean, they kind of looked fraudulent in some of their games. They should have lost to the Cowboys, almost lost to the Giants. They decisively lost to the 49ers with all their injuries. Why would the Packers give up Preston Smith? Hey, introverted. Okay, pop up for the Dodgers. So, wait, are they going to catch this? Yeah, okay. Daniel, it's a GM's job to move money around to make things happen if they need to. If John Schneider cannot figure out how to move money around in order to bring in a player that we need, then John Schneider has no business being a GM in the NFL. I remember going into the 2014 offseason, the Broncos were supposed to be cash strapped. They had no cap space to do anything. And that offseason, they brought in like DeMarcus Ware, Emmanuel Sanders, TJ Ward, and somebody else who was good. All key pieces that helped them win a Super Bowl. Miss me with that. If you cannot create cap space when your team needs it, then you should not be a GM. It might have been Talib, I'm not sure. Hmm. Introverted because I guess we don't like him. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Why would he not want to play here? That would be weird. But this team just must not think anything of him. That's the only thing that makes sense. Scott Servais is all right. I don't have a problem with him. He makes mistakes, but everybody does. Uh, and even if he didn't want to play here, that doesn't matter. He's under contract. He would get traded. The team, if the Cowboys could get a better offer from the Seahawks than they did from the Lions, they would have given him to us. T-Man, you don't even need a third-round pick for Kerrigan. Kerrigan will be like a fourth-rounder at best. All right, strikeout Rays. They might get out of this. Yeah, Daniel, why didn't he go on IR? You only have to go on IR for 3 games. We could have freed up the roster spot. At this point, if Jamal isn't getting back on the field, then did he just tear his junk off? I don't get it. I'm getting impatient. Ryguy, what are you talking about? T-Man, I would do that. Jojo, are you the slowpoke meme? Yeah, Griffin on the Lions was announced 6 hours ago, Jojo. Are you like the slowpoke meme or something? I think everybody else in chat knew about that one, buddy. And you know what? If we don't like Everson Griffin, that's fine, but you better find somebody you do like. If Jamal has to be out a while, that's fine. That's whatever, but as a coach, don't say, "Oh, he'll be back in 2 games." Oh no, 3 games, 4 games, 5. Don't do this thing where every week you're like, "Oh yeah, he's about to be back," and then he never comes back. What are you saying, Beanie? Oh, okay. Well, those mean 2 very different things. I don't know. Just don't run the ball. Yeah, Michael, but he was playing outside linebacker in a 3-4. I don't think his body can handle playing defensive end in a 4-3. That's my concern about Clay Matthews. I don't think his body can handle it anymore. I don't think so, introverted. Nobody's going to give up a draft pick for Flowers. All right, 1-1 for Fairbanks. Just let Flowers play special teams. Cutting him doesn't really do you any good. You would need the football version of the New York Knicks. Drop top, yeah. Yeah, Daniel, I don't know if I trust this coaching staff to be the one to give him that correct technique. All right. Come on, get out of the jam, buddy. We want you to force game 7. Ooh, that was a bad call. I'll take it. That was not a strike. That was not a strike. I don't know, Daniel. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I liked Flowers a lot, but I don't know what else I can say now other than that he's a traffic cone. I think he does introverted. Bobby Petrino. All right, 2-2. Come on, get out of it. Yeah, God loves you. You shouldn't do that. Pop up. All right, you got out of it. I like boneless. I don't like to deal with the bone drop top. You know, rampancy, that may end up happening. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I gotta take a leak. Yeah, I like chicken strips more than wings. The bone is a pain. They're great. All right. 6 more outs. That's one way to think about it, I guess. Ooh, is that going to get down? No. Damn it. That was pretty good. That should have been something. Chinese. No, Ryguy, I didn't. But I wasn't following it very closely. If I followed it closely, maybe I would have been able to figure it out. Ooh. Nah. All right, 2 outs. Sesame chicken's pretty good. Yeah, JoJo. All right, come on, boys. Let's go. Yes, Beanie, I am. Mexican food's good. Daniel, I think we actually had a few pretty decent mid-passing plays against the Cardinals. The blitzes didn't start to kill us until overtime, but I actually think we made some positive steps against Arizona in that regard. Who's them, Beanie? All right, 1, 2, 3 inning. Oh, I see. Rip, welcome to the chat. What's up, man? Welcome. Still can't believe they pulled the shell. Snell. No drop top. Yeah, Aaron, that's my favorite. The Metcalf Swole. The DK Swole is the best one. I mean, that one's just a winner, man. Who wins World Series MVP? Kershaw, if the Dodgers hold on? No, Jojo, that sounds disgusting and terrible. I don't want nothing to do with that. Rep, thank you for the $2 super chat. Who's winning right now, or is it over? Bottom of the eighth, Dodgers are up 2-1. The Rays are going to come up in the top and have 3 more outs to get a run. So it's not over yet, but it's getting there. And Mookie just cracked one into the. Oh, yeah, that's gone. Well, things just got a lot harder. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Mookie Betts just cranked one into the seats. 2-run game. Man, this Rays manager is going to be murdered this off season, bro. I kind of wanted Game 7 drop top, but I don't really have a huge rooting interest. Yeah, I know, Aaron. I got no problem with the Dodgers winning. I don't hate the Dodgers, but I cannot believe they pulled Snell. Well, we can't all be perfect, can we? I don't know if I've ever taken any kind of drug before. I don't think I have. Unless you count like pain meds for like my when I had my wisdom teeth removed. God loves you. Women's basketball isn't a real sport, and neither is soccer. So no, yeah, nobody cares about the storm. Come on, God, come on. Beanie, I will try hockey. Shervin, how old are you? 16? Okay. You it sucks for a little bit, but you're gonna get to lay around in your bed and do nothing but play video games and watch movies for a week. So it's not that bad. It's gonna suck for a little bit, but at least you get to sit around for a while and get to sleep a lot. Uh, well, you recover in stages. You don't. It doesn't happen all at once. Like I remember when I had mine taken out, the only thing I could eat for a while was like bananas and applesauce and stuff like that. Hey, Robert. But eventually it goes back to normal. Yeah, Aaron. Josh Gordon could make a significant difference in this team, I think. Drop top. I was like 18 or 19. Shervin, why does your mom? I don't. I know I didn't get knocked out. I don't know if I took painkillers or not. Robert, then make new friends. I'm only half kidding, by the way. All right, strike out. Shervin, it you feel it. You feel it. It's not great, but it passes. Yeah, JoJo. I've never watched Matt Stoney. The only competitive eater I watch is LA Beast. Aaron, I'm honestly I'm really confident, Aaron. The Florida numbers look amazing. The early vote data out of like Kenosha looks amazing. I'm pretty high on it, Aaron Garrett. It's not 100% or anything, but I don't know. I would say 75%. Ryguy, how many times do I have to say it? No, it's not. Republicans are ahead by 16 points in early voting. And that number's been going up for like 2 weeks now. I don't know, Drop Top. I'm not really thinking about that yet. He's going to win North Carolina for sure. I think he's going to win Wisconsin for sure. Arizona is a little murkier, but Michigan's a little murkier. Minnesota's a little murkier. Pennsylvania's a little murkier. But I'll say I think he's going to at least do that. I could spend a lot of time going over the early vote numbers and why I actually think Trump's going to win in a relative landslide, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Hawk. Ohio might be safe, Red. Ohio is going to be at least 6 points, I think, and it might be 10. God loves you. There is. There is. I don't care about soccer. A lot of people do. Honestly, I think Republicans are currently ahead in Michigan in early vote, which is insane. Democrats were supposed to be up by a lot, and they're not even up at all. Okay. Rays turn the double play, and they have 3 outs to get 2 runs. 3 outs, 2 runs. Let's go. Introverted. If I did that, it would be like a members only video. I don't want to put that stuff out on my channel and have or I could do it on another channel, I guess. I don't think people who watch my Seahawks videos want to see that stuff for the most part. I do a lot of research into. I'm doing a lot of research into the data this election, so I could do videos on it, but I'm not going to. I don't think people want to see that. Ugh. Can't believe the Red Sox actually traded Mookie. Aaron, I think it's next, not this season, next. Yes, KP. My best friend lives in Atlanta, or close to Atlanta. I can't remember if he's in Atlanta or not. I think he's in Atlanta right now. Does Kershaw get World Series MVP? Mookie? Okay, Mookie might get it, yeah. All right. All right, Margot. Let's do something. Mookie MVP, yeah. That makes sense. Two strikes. All right. Pop up to Mookie. Brings it in. 2 outs to go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope God loves you. Yeah, introverted. They need 2 runs or the game is over, and they've got 2 outs left. Why would you wear Crocs in public, bro? I don't have a favorite brand of shoe. Full count for Brosseau. Full count. Strike three. Down to the last out. Last out. Strike one. Strike two. Hey, Alex. I'm going to unmute. This could be it. I'm going to unmute. Key Arena, I guess. All right, here we go. Strike three. He never took the bat off his shoulders. Okay. Dodgers win. No game seven. Yeah, they do deserve it because of the stupid Astros and what they did to them. But I did want that game seven. I will say that. I can't believe Snell got pulled. Hmm. All right. So that's the game. Not a great game, but a compelling game. I wonder how much credit the Dodgers are going to get for this ring because it came in such a shortened season, a 60-game season. I wonder how much credit people are going to give them. Yeah, intro. Yeah, introverted. I will. You're probably right, Dylan. Okay, I'm going to hang around to see who wins World Series MVP. I'm assuming it's either Mookie or Kershaw. It'd be kind of cool if it was Kershaw. Hmm. Yeah, I can't believe the Braves let him off the hook. The Braves had him dead to rights. You're absolutely right about that one. Mookie will win. You're probably right. Yeah, the Red Sox fans are not happy right now. Because the Red Sox are being cheap with him. They decided to pinch pennies on their best player. It's ridiculous. So the Dodgers have not won a single World Series since I've been alive. Because they last won in '88. I don't know, Rampancy. I don't know. Nothing about this pandemic thing makes any dang sense. And the way people react to it, none of it makes any dang sense. They giving out MVP yet? It's Mookie. Okay. All right, guys. That's gonna do it for the stream. I'm gonna be back shortly with a Resident Evil 6 with my buddy, assuming that he's still around, which I think I saw him not that long ago. So I will see you guys shortly. I got some things to take care of, and then I'll jump on Resident Evil 6 for the rest of the night. You guys can come watch. I will be co-oping it with a friend. So I won't be able to pay as much attention to the chat as I usually do, but you can still hang out. You can still ask me stuff. I'll get to it. I'll get to it as much as I can. And yeah. See you guys in a little bit.